Hello and welcome to a new series that I'm going to be starting that is going to be a flipping series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip from 10 mil coins exactly to 100 mil through the course of this series. So what I'm going to set myself is, as you can see, I'm on my flipper here, which is iModMat. Just so I'm not on my main, which means I've got 6 spaces. I can flip, and this it's just my old skiller that I used to use back in the day. So what I'm going to be doing is, we just got lag. What I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be flipping, showing you some stuff that I flip at 10 mil, and then showing you some stuff that I'm going to be flipping when I've got 80 mil, 90 mil, just so you can see what I do with the amount of money that I have. So that will show you how one of the best things to flip at the money that I've got at the moment. So I know some people say, well, I don't have 10 mil. How am I gonna flip? I don't have 10 mil or anything like that. Well, the thing is, I'm not gonna do a series from flipping from 1 mil because there's not really too good flips you can make with 1 mil. I recommend, if you're gonna go into flipping, what you want to do is you want to make a decent 10 to 15 mil first. So you could easily do that. I've got tons of guides on my channel now that you can easily make 1 mil per hour. So you've only really got to do 10 hours of work, and then you can start flipping and making loads of money while you're training. So what I'm going to document is mainly every single thing that I flip. It's not just going to be flipping, it's going to be GE related, gaining money. So if I did like shards or stuff like that, if you look at my history here, ignore the seeds, that was just for farming because there's a 100 buy limit every 4 hours. So as you can see, some of these chest plates and chain skirts that I bought the chain skirts card for 8.64 and I sold it for 9.082, so that's a good margin there as well. And I'm going to be flipping, well, not flipping, I suppose it's shard buying these as well, so that's going to also be in the series. But the main point of this series is turning this 10 mil into 100 mil throughout using the GE. So I'm going to try and show every screenshot of something I flip. So there's decent footage for you to watch in the series, and as well as me doing some flipping, some actual flipping in the series as well. So I'm just going to clear out my GE so there's nothing that's going to make it unfair towards. As you can see, if any of you think that I'm going to use any of this money that is in my bank already, then I'm not. So as you can see here, there's 17.961 mil in the bank, and I guarantee that money's going to be there at the end. If not, then it's going to be on my main, but I'm going to document all of the money that goes into the account. So there's not just going to be a random 5 mil that's appeared overnight, it's all going to be through flipping. So let's get started, and we're going to go join flip chat 1. Now I'm in my my main friend chat at the moment because that's where I go to help people. Flip chat 1, this is one of the main chats I recommend using at the moment. You do have to follow and not ask for some of this stuff. So if they say BCP, if you go, what is BCP, most people will help you, but they are quite strict about what they do. Like any friend chat, they've got to be strict, really. So I'm going to try and find some margins now. So obviously when you find a margin the first time, you actually lose the margin that you found. So obviously finding the margin for this Bando's Godsword, I'm going to lose a Bando's Godsword's margin. So I'm going to put it 10% over, because if you look at my last flipping guide that I previously put up, that actually shows you what to do. So already I can see people are flipping this because the total price brought is a round number, which is quite strange because not everything buys as a round number anyways. A handy tool for when we're doing the flipping is just to open Notepad and write down any margins that you've got, just in case you come later and you want to know the price but you've forgotten. You can also write down on a pen in front of you, but this is the way I do it. So we've got the price there, which is 1.5. Let's just move the GE over here. I know I'm playing on quite a small screen, it's just to get the whole whole thing in the screen so we can record. We can record full size, but it's as we only want to show the GE. That's all we need to do really. So what we've got here is a 39k margin on the Bando's God Swords, so that's not too bad. I hope everyone saw how I actually found that margin then. I literally just put it like that. So I'm gonna buy for a few GP more just to do it. So as you can see, so far of the series, we've lost 39k, which is not a good start, but obviously you've got to lose money to make money, and that's one of the key things to do with flipping. So 1501 1501 112. Now I'm just going to go 1 GP over, because if I go 2 mile, that's going to ruin the margin for everyone, and I just want to buy 5 of these, and I'm going to buy 4 because then that's 5 of the Bando's God Swords used in flipping there. So that's important to just remember what that is. And then I'm going to probably do a Zamrak God Sword. So Zamrak God Sword, but we look for some other items as well. I know the hilts used to be good for flip. I used to make quite a lot of money off doing them, so that's very good. Zami spears, they're also good for flipping, I remember, so that's decent as well. So let's find the margin on that. Well, they're not buying, so the margin is going to be higher than 2 mil, which at the moment with the 10 mil I've got, I don't feel that's a good investment of my money. So I'm just going to think of another item to do. So we can do some nats, because the margin might be good on these. So always try and put it for 10% over when you're finding the margins. So we've 337 for the nat there, so 337. $325, so we've got 325 there, and that is a nat, so that's handy. So 325 for a nat, but I'm going to close that up by 1 GP. I don't recommend closing items up by massive amounts, because that will ruin the margins for everyone, but everyone really goes up 1 or 2 GP anyways, to basically take out any flippers that were already on that. So we're going to do a mil's worth of nats, or we'll just do 5k, because I'm confident that they will buy. A Bando's God Sword is brought there, so that's going to sell that back now for 1540. So 1540k. So when that one sells, then we've already made the money back for losing on the first flip. So as you can see, that's working there. Obviously it's going to be hard to start off, but when it gets better, I can make money faster. I know Frost Dragon Bones are quite good for flipping as well, so these are just some of my well known flips, I suppose. So we're just going to put the item out there a little bit. The reason I document the item, as I say, is so I can automatically know what it is. If I come on the account later, I just have the notepad in front of me. So we've got 15761 for the Frost, and as you can see, that God Sword has already flipped, so that's a 39k profit on that, which is not bad for 10 mil. This is why I like flipping. Is the money you can make in here for doing nothing is really good. So 15737, so the flip on that is not good at all, but I'm just going to write it down anyways. Frost Bone. The reason I'm doing that is just so I know I've been there earlier, and it may not be good. So I'm not going to use my nats in a GE space straight away just yet, because I can use it for other stuff. It was a bit silly putting all that money in Bando's God Swords, but I guess I've done it now, so what can you do? I'm trying to think of another decent item. Runes are good. Bones, shark. It's not just gear that's good for flipping as well. If you do items that most people need in the day-to-day course of what they're doing on RuneScape, then they do buy and sell pretty quick. because everyone needs them, so they're always going to be a high demand. But something like a god sword, people don't buy god swords all the time, so you've got to think, is it worthy of a flip? So as you can see, that's another bad margin there. We're only going to get 10 GP per shark. So you may be thinking, well, why am I doing nats for a really small margin, but I'm not doing shark for a 10 GP margin? Well, the reason that is because nats are only 300 each, so it's worth putting that many in, because you can buy loads and loads and loads at a time. So we've just got another Bandos God Sword through here, so that's even better. Let me just check the price. 1,540. I know I have to keep checking, but I do forget most of the time. So most items will sell quicker than they buy, so that's something to bear in mind as well. Alright, the next thing is these orc bones, the ones from Bandos. These usually have a decent margin. I've actually made a guide on this. My nature runes have just brought as well, if you look there. So we got 10,459 on the nats. No, the orc bones here is 10,459, and then put these back in for, and they've sold for 10,347. So 10,347. So that's an okay margin. I'm going to probably put a few of them in. So we've got 5k nats now, and the margin of them was 537. So no, 337. Sorry. There we go. So that should be a decent amount. Another Bandos God Sword has just brought there, so that's another 40k profit we're making off that one as well. So I think it's 540k. There's another one in the GE. So they're not selling just yet, but you've just got to be patient, and they will sell eventually. We'll go check the death runes, because the runes seem to be buying at the moment. So these are quite low margin, like they're really small, but the price of death rune is very small as well, so you've got to weigh it up. Is it worth it? So we're looking at 111 for the death rune, so they're buying okay, and they're selling 105. So there's a 6 GP there on that, and I think we can buy 25k of them, so that's decent as well. As you can see, the nature runes are already selling for a profit. I think it's something like 12 GP per one, so that's really good as well. So death rune, yeah, I think you can buy a ton of these per hour. It's 105, and we're going to buy, how much is 25k? But we don't want to lose up all our money actually in the flipping, so we might as well just put 25k in there buying. And some of these nats are already coming through. I'm trying to think of something else we can flip. We need to make sure we know that that's the death rune. So as you can see, I'm just flipping stuff. I've gone from BGS. I've got some big flips going for 40k per item, and I've got some small flips, as you can see, just so we're having a mix of what we're actually flipping and what we're making. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the video and come back when I've got some of the flips sold. These episodes for this series might be quite long. It's just an idea. I thought a lot of people said, how comes I can't make money from flipping? And you've got to be persistent with flipping. That's one of the things you've got to make sure you do. You can't just not come on your account for 10 days and then you realise all your flips have crashed. That's not going to work. So yeah, it is important that you just keep coming on the account. That's why I like to do it on a secondary account, because I log in twice a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and in the afternoon is when I mainly do my flips. And as it's 3:30 now, and I'm just doing my flips. But yeah, I just log in, and also I'm just doing this series because I know my channel's been quite dead lately, but I've got some content coming out on my main soon, which will be good. So yeah, that's good as well. So we got another BGS brought as well, quick. So we're just going to put that in. Is it 1,540k? Yeah, we'll put that in for 1,540. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back when some of my flips buy. So yeah, be right back. Okay, I just went for 5 minutes and I'm back now, and most of my flips have come through apart from the death rune that don't seem to be too promising. So most of the god swords have come through, which is good. So I'm just going to collect all these coins. We're gonna. Can we check how much we made off the gnats? I don't. No, the gnats have gone. So I think we made a bit. Wait, let me just check the margin here with that. So we've got the gnats. Where's the gnats? 337, and then they're 325. So they're 12 GP each. I don't even think that's too good of a margin. I mean, we made 60k off them gnats, which is just a bit more than a god sword flip, really. So that's okay as well, I suppose. Yeah, so let's just check the GE. Take these, they don't seem to be buying, so I'm just going to dump them. We got our 10 mil back. How much have we actually made? Examine. Oh, we've made 85k this video. Plus, we've got some death runes here, which is oh, so we've made like 100 and some k, which is as I said, it will be a slow start till we get going. So death rune 1111 they sell for. Great. All right. Another. What can we do? We gotta go big. No, we're not gonna go that big. I'm trying to think of a good flip. What can we flip? What flips nicely? Let me just have a little look. I remember flipping these back in the day. They used to flip really good. No, it's the Gothic ones. You used to make like 50k per flip if you hold on. No, merching them was 50k, because obviously flipping and merching is different. But I can't think what they're called. Something Gothics or Gothic something. Gothic chaps. It's not that. I can't think. What is it? We could try flipping some barrow sets. That's 3 mil. Yeah, we could try that. I mean, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong, eh? Lose a bit of money. Oh, these could be some good margins here. So we've got 3489/997. Is that, so we don't want to lose money now. If we lose money, then I have to delete the video and start again. Oh, that could be a good margin. That's not too bad, is it? 430,003. We'll try one. Guff set. We'll try one. Yeah, not too bad, is it? Buy Guff barrows Guffin set, and the price was 3,430. We'll just do 3,431. This is the sort of stuff where I just go up to the nearest K. 3,431. Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. We'll do one of them. See if it flips nice and comfortably. If that does, then we'll go into what's a cheap set? Torags. We'll do a few Torags. No, they're quite expensive. Jeez, barrows is quite expensive now. Arims? Arims. Oh, have I spelled it wrong? Arims. Jesus. What's the other? Is it? No. Verax. That's it. Verax. Yeah, these are quite good now. Someone's been not doing barrows lately. We got 1,139,999, and it's going to sell for loads of money, and I'm going to make loads. Uh, 1.101.101. 10m-100m Verax set. So we can buy Verax set, Verax set, and that was 1101, 1102, 1102k, and that's one of them. We could buy two, I suppose. We got 6 mil. Well, we're gonna have 4 mil. Okay, what's another decent flip? Trying to think. We'll try something like a page or something. So what is? I'm trying to think. Something that we can flip. We made a bit of 5k nats. We made a bit of money, didn't we? We could try some more nature runes, I suppose. So nature runes 325. So 325, and we want to buy as many of these as we can because they seem to be good little flippers. If we're 15k, then we've still got 5k after that limit left. Oh, we can't do. We'll just do 10k to keep it round. So that's gonna be 120k profit off 10. Yeah, buy that. Oh, we got a Verax set, so they seem to be buying, and the price for the Verax set is 113. It's basically, yeah, it's 1138. 1138k for the Verax set there. Sell that. So that's an okay profit. I hope you can all see what actually I'm doing to find the margins and stuff. We'll try like a robe, some sort of top battle I don't know really. We could do some mystic maybe. Do people buy mystic? I suppose lower levels buy mystic, and we can sort of rip some margins off. If it's like a 5k margin, I don't mind doing a few. So 179, 102. That's the thing with flipping. You've just got to try loads of items really, and if they don't work, then the chances are they're not gonna work. Well, there you go. Don't flip mystic. Let's lesson what we've learned today. Don't flip the mystic. Yeah. Have I just lost out on money? I think 179. I'm gonna check this actually. No. Sets. Exchange. No. Exchange. Price check. 179. 164. Oh, you make money putting into sets. So if I just sell the stuff that's expensive, and then I'll just drop the stuff that's not, because I don't want to lose too much money, and we need our G space for flipping. I'm just gonna have to dump settle this, which is more profits we've lost now. 71k. Some of it should sell higher, or some will sell lower, so it's win on some and lose on some others, so that's quite bad. Oh, this is not good. This is not what we like to see. Yeah, we did just flip a Verax set, so they seem to be flipping. So that's not too bad, I suppose. Nice little Verax flip there. I know you do make money putting stuff into sets, if I remember. So usually, if you're going to log off the account for a decent 5 hours or more, you want to not have buy offers, you want to have sell offers, because then the items can't crash. Like, if they don't sell, if you know what I mean, you can't, like, if you buy something when it's crashed and then you come back and you're like, oh, they're not going to sell for the margin I found earlier. But if you have loads of sell offers in, then you're going to be doing alright. So I think the price of nature runes has changed, so we're just going to get rid of these. So let me check. Robe. We were doing robes. We wanted to mix it up a little bit, didn't we? Zuriels. Don't do any Revenant stuff, I know that. Never touch any of that stuff, because literally it will not go your way at all, and you'll end up losing a load of money. Light Mystic Rope, no, we don't want that. Suppose we could try doing some Arim's flips without the sets. No, they're not buying. Unless Verax seems to be buying. So if we go off what we have of Verax, people buy the plate buddy, don't they? Brassard. $310 exactly. I'd get rid of that Mystic. 310 000, and then the sell price. $294. So we got an 8k margin there. It's like 294 something. So 294. Put 295 because I didn't check the other numbers. Okay, so I know some of these. This series might take me a long time. As you see, it's just getting started. Really, haven't done flipping for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here because I understand it's quite long already. I don't actually know how long it is, but I have sort of gone on for a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna try and document most of this stuff when it sells and buys, and then hopefully we'll aim for 15 mil, and then we'll start going for we'll just go up in 5 mils till we hit to 50 mil, and then we'll go up in 10s, and that'll be our little video goal. We'll have like each video will go up at least 5 mil, and I'll get clips for 5 mil worth of flipping. So thanks for watching, and if you like the series and you think the series could have potential, then please leave a like. If you have any comments to leave me some feedback about what you want to see in the series, or what is there anything that I should do to make the series better, just leave that below and I'll sure to reply to that. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you go check out some other videos, or just click the subscribe button and you'll be notified every time I make a new video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.